You know, there's an old saying in business and life that goes, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. But lately, it feels like the internet has flipped that completely on its head. Now, we pay for everything, and we pay forever. It's called subscription fatigue. And trust me, it's real. You look at your credit card statement, and it's death by 1,000 cuts. $30 for your email list, $35 for video software, and another $30 for an AI writer. Before you know it, your low-overhead online business has the operating costs of a small brick-and-mortar store. If you're like me, you've been on the hunt for the perfect AI voice solution. But for years, we've been stuck with two terrible options: AI voices that sound painfully robotic, or incredibly realistic voices that cost a fortune in monthly subscription fees.
I used to just read text. Flat, robotic, emotionless. But then I discovered
We've all seen the bills from platforms like 11 Labs, which can run close to $100 a month for heavy users. But recently, VoiceWave AI stepped into this space with a pretty incredible claim. They're not just offering high-quality, emotional AI voices. They're offering them for life. Yes, this is another lifetime deal, and that's the first thing that caught my eye. But is it a true replacement for those expensive monthly subscriptions? Is the quality really there?
Previously on Dragon Wars, the kingdom fell into darkness as the ancient prophecy began to unfold. Will our heroes survive the battle ahead? Find out now. I don't know about you, but I am tired of paying $200 plus every month for AI art tools like Midjourney, Dolly, Leonardo.ai. That's $2,400 a year just for basic AI image generation.
Or is this just another lifetime deal that underdelivers? I've gone through the entire platform, from the landing page to the backend studio. And today we're going to answer one simple question. Is VoiceWave AI the last AI voice generator you'll ever need to buy? This is the promise. Better quality, for a fraction of the price, a one-time price. Now, let's see if the features can back up that claim. Let's get started. Let me log in to the VoiceWave dashboard. It is a clean and very easy to use interface. This is called the AI Voice Studio. This is the central hub of the software. It features a large text input field where you paste your script. The first thing I look at is the voice library. VoiceWave claims to have 71 Pro AI voices in 38 languages, with over 683 voice and language combinations. I must say the library is impressive.
Hello, I'm excited to be your new voice from VoiceWave. Together, we can bring your creative projects to life. Szia! Nagyon izgatott vagyok.
You have your standard English, US, UK, Australian voices, but also a huge range: Hindi, Portuguese, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Chinese, Arabic, Russian, Korean, Japanese. The list just goes on.
Hello, I'm excited to be your new voice from VoiceWave.ai. Listen how natural and expressive I sound. Together we can bring your creative projects to life with authentic, human-like narration. مرحباً، أنا سعيد جداً لأكون صوتكم الجديد من VoiceWave. استمعوا كم أبدو طبيعياً ومعبراً. معاً يمكننا إحياء مشاريعكم. שלום, אני מאוד נרגש להיות הקול החדש שלכם מ-VoiceWave. תקשיבו כמה טבעי ומלא ביטוי אני נשמע. नमस्कार, मैं VoiceWave की आपकी नई आवाज़ बनकर बहुत खुश हूँ. सुनिए मैं कितना प्राकृतिक.
This is huge for businesses or marketers looking to scale their content production into global markets. But the number of voices doesn't matter if they all sound dead. This is where VoiceWave's main feature comes in: emotion control. When you're in the studio, you type your text into a box. You choose a voice, but right next to the voice selection is a drop-down menu for emotion. By default, it's neutral, but you can instantly change the entire performance of the AI. The options I saw include happy, sad, angry, fearful, disgusted, surprised. This is what they call their context AI. For example, the difference between typing "this is amazing" on neutral versus happy is night and day. The happy version will have a higher pitch, a faster pace, and that genuine inflection of excitement. The sad version will be slower, lower, and have the appropriate tone.
Alright, so picture this. You walk into the room and suddenly you can't remember why you came in. Classic, right? Happens to me all the time. Anyway, this is just a voice test, so I'm rambling on purpose to give you a little variety in tone. Sometimes we speak quickly, sometimes we slow down, and sometimes we take those tiny pauses while our brain catches up. That's totally normal. What matters is how natural the voice sounds through all of that. So if you're still hearing this clearly, we're doing pretty well.
Alright, so picture this. You walk into the room and suddenly you can't remember why you came in. Classic, right? Happens to me all the time. Anyway, this is just a voice test, so I'm rambling on purpose to give you a little variety in tone. Sometimes we speak quickly, sometimes we slow down, and sometimes we take those tiny pauses while our brain catches up. That's totally normal. What matters is how natural the voice sounds through all of that. So, if you're still hearing this clearly, we're doing pretty well.
Inside the Getting Started guide, VoiceWave gives some pro tips on how to format your text for the best results, which I found incredibly useful. Punctuation is key. The AI is smart. It knows the difference between thanks, neutral, and thanks, emphatic. It knows that a question mark means a rising tone at the end of the sentence, and a period means a firm stop. Use caps for emphasis. If you want the AI to stress a specific word, just type that word in all caps. Next, there is the multi-track wave editor. This is one of the features that makes VoiceWave stand out. It's not just a text-to-speech generator. It's a simple, multi-track audio editor. Here's the workflow. Let's say you're writing a podcast intro or a dialogue scene. You type the first line of text for Voice 1. Let's say you pick a female voice. You select a happy emotion and hit Generate. That audio clip appears in the timeline on Voice 1. Then, you type the next line of text, the reply. You select Voice 2 with a neutral tone and hit Generate. That new audio clip appears on a separate track, Voice 2, right in the timeline. You can drag these clips around, split them, and layer them to create a full-blown conversation. This is perfect for audiobook creators, podcasters, and anyone making narrative-driven content. You don't have to generate 10 separate MP3 files and then drag them into a complex tool like Audacity or Adobe Audition. You can do it all right inside VoiceWave. In the editor itself, you have a few essential tools. You can cut or split any clip at any point. You can delete sections. And a new feature they've added is speed control. With a single click, you can change the tempo of any audio clip, speed it up or slow it down without changing the pitch. Next up is voice cloning, which is hands down my favorite feature and honestly the biggest reason I bought this tool in the first place. Let me be honest for a second. The default voices in VoiceWave are fine. Not terrible, but nothing amazing, especially the English ones. Strangely enough, the voices in other languages sound way better. But that's not really what I want to talk about. What I do love is the voice cloning feature. You can clone as many voices as you want with almost no limitations, and the results sound incredibly real. Some of them even beat the voices I've cloned in 11 labs. This feature is the one that's usually locked behind the most expensive, enterprise-level plans on other platforms. Here's how it works. You click the Clone Voice button. You give your new voice a name. For example, my YouTube voice. You either upload or record an audio sample. Here's my takeaway from this. The length isn't the most important part. The quality is. You just need a short, clean, high-quality sample of your voice or any voice you have the rights to, and the AI will analyze it and create a perfect digital clone. Once you hit Create Voice Clone, it processes for a moment, and then that voice is permanently added to your private library. You can now type anything in the text box, select your own cloned voice, and it will say it with your exact tone and inflection.
Alright, so picture this. You walk into the room and suddenly you can't remember why you came in. Classic, right? Happens to me all the time. Anyway, This is just a voice test, so I'm rambling on purpose to give you a little variety in tone. Sometimes we speak quickly, sometimes we slow down, and sometimes we take those tiny pauses while our brain catches up. That's totally normal. What matters is how natural the voice sounds through all of that. So if you're still hearing this clearly, we're doing pretty well.
The implications for this are massive. You can write a script and have your voice narrate it instantly. The fact that this feature is included in a lifetime deal is, frankly, insane. This is the holy grail of AI voice generation, and it's a core part of the VoiceWave offer. All right, let's talk about the main thing, the price. This is a lifetime deal, meaning you pay once and you own it forever. No more monthly fees. VoiceWave has a really interesting pricing structure. First, you choose your mode. Standard mode. This is the default, fast generation speed. Relaxed mode. This is a new, cheaper option. Generation may be slower. They quote 1.3x to 1.5x slower during peak server times. In exchange for trading a tiny bit of time, you save a lot of money. Once you pick your mode, you choose your tier. I'm going to focus on the standard pricing first, as that's what most people will likely compare. Starter plan, $59, one time. This is for getting started. You get the 20 essential voices and 60 minutes of voice generation per month. You also get the multi-track editor and commercial use. This is not unlimited, but it's great for a hobbyist. Pro plan, $129, one time. This is for serious creators. You get all 71 professional voices. Your limit is up to 240 minutes per month. And critically, this is the first plan that includes voice cloning, up to 10 clones, and MP3 exports. Unlimited plan, $199, one time. This is it. This is the buy it once, cry once plan. You get all 71 voices. You get unlimited voice generation per month. And you get unlimited voice cloning. Now, if you opt for the relaxed mode, those prices drop even further. Starter relaxed, $39. Pro relaxed, $79. Unlimited relaxed, $129. Let's pause on that for a second. The unlimited lifetime relaxed plan is $129. That's a one-time payment. You could buy the top-tier unlimited for life plan from VoiceWave for just slightly more than one single month of a competitor's subscription. The math on this is just staggering. You would break even in less than 2 months, and every month after that is pure profit. My final verdict, is VoiceWave worth it? So, we have to ask, what's the catch? The main catch, if you can call it that, is the relaxed mode. You're saving money by agreeing to be a lower priority user when the servers are busy. For a creator working on a deadline, maybe that's a deal breaker, in which case the standard $199 plan is still an incredible deal. But for most of us, waiting an extra 10 seconds for a file to generate in exchange for saving $70 is an easy choice. I am on the relaxed mode plan, and frankly, I haven't noticed much difference. So, here's my final verdict. The real value, the absolute no-brainer deal, is the unlimited plan. For a one-time payment of $199 or $129 if you go with relaxed mode, you get unlimited generation and unlimited voice cloning forever. You effectively get your own private in-house voice actor and audio studio that never sleeps, never gets sick, and never sends you an invoice. This isn't just a good deal. It's a fundamental shift in how you can create content. It's the solution to subscription fatigue. It's a tool that you buy once, own forever, and that will continue to provide value for years to come. This is, without a doubt, one of the easiest recommendations I've made on this channel. That's all for this review. I will leave a link in the description for the lifetime deal. I am confident you are going to love this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.